Are you a parent of an athlete? Are you looking for ways to help them compete better? The truth is what you say and do off the field has a huge impact on how your kids perform. So in this video, I'm going to share 3 specific things you can do starting today to help your athlete feel more confident, focused, and ready to compete. And by the way, if we haven't met, I'm Dr. Perlus. I'm a performance psychology expert specializing in applying sport-specific techniques to help people perform and compete their best in sport, business, and life. Usually I share with people what to do, and I will, but I also want to really focus on what not to do. What not to do is say this: how did it go? You may not mean according to the results, but athletes tend to think that when you ask how did it go, you're asking about the results, the outcome. Now, the results and the outcome are important. I get it. It's the name of the game. However, what we want to do is really start to build a relationship, maintain a relationship that's not just built on the outcome, because we don't want to add unnecessary anxiety. So you can ask, you should actually also know what their goals are. And I don't mean, again, results, I mean more process. What are they working on? What would they like to improve? What is within their control that they're going to go out and intend to do today in practice or in competition? And then instead of just asking, how did it go? Ask them specific questions based on their effort to achieve their process goal. Of course, you can ask them if they had fun and anything new come up today and did they do anything different. But don't ask them, how did it go? If you're going to ask about their performance, ask about the specific efforts that they put forth to improve whatever process goal they have in place. The second thing that you can do for your young athletes is when they tell you that they're worried, when they tell you that they're anxious, when they tell you that they're afraid, angry, frustrated, whatever it might be, say it's okay. It is a human response to feel anxious, to feel nervousness. It is normal. In fact, it means that they care. Now, we don't want them to have unnecessary negative pressure. That is for another video. But if everything is good in their environment and it's just, competition and then learning to deal with competition, it's absolutely okay for them to feel whatever they're feeling. So don't tell them not to worry. So that's not something that I want you to do. Say, I get it. Of course you're feeling nervous. Of course you're feeling anxious. You've been working really hard. You have expectations. You have expectations because you believe that you and your team can do something because you've been working so hard. See where I'm going with this? It's normal to have that nervousness. We want to make it more human, because when they realize that it's human and that it's okay, it won't have so much weight. It's natural. It's a human experience. Okay, I get it. The third thing that a parent can do for their athletes is to really, truly make sure that there are other things going on in your family, especially your child's life. Now, you may be focusing on one sport, and that's perfectly fine. I know some people, for example, right now I'm thinking about this family of 3 boys, and they just love hockey. Everything is hockey, hockey, hockey. And I get it. They love it. And it's their own personal love. It's easy to tell. However, everything can't only be about hockey. The dinner conversations, the weekend plans, the weekday plans, every project at school is all about hockey. Do what you can do to help your child, to help your young athlete have other interests. And this is not for in case something goes wrong with their chosen sport. It's actually to help them excel at their sport. We want to prevent burnout. We want to actually use other aspects of life to develop skills that we can apply to your athlete's chosen sport. So it's really important to have other interests. Encourage your family to talk about different things, to explore different types of hobbies. It doesn't always have to be in sport, music, art, whatever it might be. Allow them to have other interests so that they can have some recovery away from their sport, which will help to prevent burnout, but also they can use life skills from other activities and use it to help them perform best and compete better in the sport they're choosing to focus on. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to include them in the comment section below. I'll answer them. And be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any more of these mental toughness moments.